Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another episode of WWE 2K20 Random Matches. We are at LAW tonight, Los Angeles Wrestling, and it is a women's division contest. Basically, these female athletes have been asked to kind of just come down to this indie show so that they can kind of teach a thing or two to some of the younger talents that are maybe looking to become professional wrestlers that's learning the art right now. And this is going to be a very special match because this women's division match is a TLC tag team, triple threat tag team match. So it should be one hell of a contest. These female athletes are going to tear the house down. And quite frankly, folks, I don't know how happy Maurice is with this tag team partner, Lana. In my opinion, Lana has really showed off her talent as of late and showed off what exactly she is made of. But I don't know, I still think Maurice isn't quite as happy that she isn't getting a more skilled tag team competitor. Oh my! Is it Halloween or is Charlotte just looking to change things up? Because this isn't usually Charlotte Flair's normal ring attire. I believe, I'm just hearing from the back now, apparently this isn't Charlotte Flair, but she is now going to be known in this matchup anyways as Georgia Washington. As I said, representing the US of A tonight. Looking to change things up and maybe going to see where it goes. Maybe she might just go long term with this. Maybe doesn't want the Flair name in her name anymore. And Georgia Washington, Charlotte Flair's tag team partner, is none other than the irresistible force Nia Jax. Looking to change things up as well, but I think this could just be one of the lessons towards those indie darlings that are wanting to become pro wrestlers, because this might just be an indication, a lesson on how you must change your character up from time to time, how you can't always be the same person all the time, that sometimes you have to make a change in order to get the fans behind you. And the final half of this triple threat tag team TLC match. First up, none other than the hugger known as Bayley. That's right, this is predating heel Bayley. This is the Bayley that always had a smile on her face, was always happy to be there, and always just tried her best for the WWE audience. I think that's the Bayley that she wants to go with tonight, and she wants to say that, hey, look, I can go either way. No matter how you look at it, I'm still that damn good, so you better be watching me in action. And Bayley's tag team partner is the most winningest woman in the entire WWE today. As a matter of fact, the most winningest woman of all time. That matter, Natalya, Natalya. And if you had to ask for a tag team partner in this match, you couldn't ask for somebody better, in my honest opinion. Maurice is probably going to be a little bit envious that Natalya ended up being randomly chosen for Bayley's tag team partner and might just be shaking in her boots. Well, this crowd is ready for this one, and they have every right to be. Top competitors are competing tonight, and they didn't have to be, apart from WWE sending these female athletes here, they didn't, to an extent, they didn't have to be here really. They, but they really chose to, and they could even be here half-heartedly, but they're actually very passionate about this. They're really determined to actually teach the younger generation a thing or two on how to get the job done in the ring. And what's amazing about this is a very special match. As I said, tables, ladders, and chairs. Everything is legal. No countouts, no disqualification, no pinfalls, no submissions. Only way to win the match: climb a ladder, grab the briefcase that is hanging above the ring. And just a heads up that briefcase that is being featured in this matchup isn't a Money in the Bank match. No, as a matter of fact, it is cash prize in a briefcase that the tag team partners will split between each other. And Nia Jax, so vicious, and Lana just with one stomp somehow got Nia to roll out the ring. But that's going to certainly annoy Nia more than anything else, but deciding to leave Lana alone. And Georgia Washington at the top went for a Hurricane Rana but missed, and Maurice caught her, took her down on the chair and ladder. That has gotta hurt. Charlotte maybe going to teach the Young Bucks a lesson about not always going high risk Sometimes it will pay off, but sometimes it won't. That's the big lesson to go out of that one. Things won't always work out for you. Charlotte's learning that the hard way in this matchup. So far, the ladders and all the weapons involved have not been for her. Exactly like that, after the German suplex, head and neck landing on that ladder. It's got to be painful. Now Charlotte in a precarious position, going for the top rope again. Didn't pay off the first time, but this time it does, because Maurice never saw it coming. She felt it, didn't see it though. Now Charlotte got the table in her hand, can be damn dangerous with any weapon in her hand, but she doesn't even need a weapon, because she has her own kind of weapons in her own arsenal. She is that damn good that she can use anything. As if Natalya goes face first with the ladder got smashed to pieces. I won't be surprised if Natalya is completely knocked out at this point, as Bayley got bounced off the ladder now. Charlotte looks like getting some payback for all the damage that's been inflicted on her thus far in this matchup. And Charlotte, what is going through her mind, and elbow strike off the corner. And she's observing a competition, knee strike. Nia Jax getting her licks in as well. And now Charlotte the one to set up the ladder. Is she going to be the one to climb up? Decided to turn attention to Maurice, trying to get some bodies out of the ring first before she even goes up, but Bayley was the first one to grab her hands on the title, on the briefcase, I should rather say, folks. So used to title hanging from up there as Bayley gets thrown off the ladder, and this could be Charlotte's chance. This could be Charlotte's moment. She could win that cash prize, the $1 million cash prize. She's holding on though. Will she be able to carry on holding on? What's Natalya doing? What is she doing? Oh! I thought she was aiming for Charlotte, decided to go for Nia instead, realized Charlotte was in trouble as it is. And Charlotte could be taken completely out. But knowing Charlotte's flair, she's got a lot more heart, a lot more determination left in her. And now, what is Natalya thinking? What is Natalya thinking? Butterfly suplex! As I mentioned already, folks, Charlotte really not having any luck with those ladders. Especially the ladders more than anything else. I don't know how many times Charlotte has bounced off of the ladder, been knocked out, been knocked down. And things really aren't looking good for Charlotte, to be honest. And now Lana, I mean, I haven't noticed Lana in this matchup, but in my honest opinion, she seems to probably be doing better than even Charlotte has. And that is saying something. Lana has really come a long way when it comes to her talent. Powerbomb from the top of the ladder from Charlotte. I should rather call it Georgia Washington. Apologies, folks. You know, as they say, if she looks like Charlotte, sounds like Charlotte, wrestles like Charlotte, she must be Charlotte. Am I right? Club to the back of the head of Maurice, though. Bayley tried to get to the top and was thrown off mid-climb. Now Nia just staring those two down. Have to wonder what is going through her mind, if anything. Just a force of destruction, is she? Now what is Charlotte thinking of? Setting up that ladder once again. Is she hoping to capitalize on the superstars being distracted? I don't know. Spinebuster off the ladder. And while certain things aren't guaranteed, folks, nice backhand from Charlotte in a natural selection. Lana could be knocked out at this point. As I said, folks, some things aren't for certain. Some things are unpredictable. One thing I can tell you, folks, is that every single superstar in this matchup is going to be feeling this in the morning. Is going to feel the pain, especially with those ladders. Lana went tailbone first off the ladder there. And Nia Jax got her attention, and Maurice, now the veteran. Who is more of a veteran, Maurice or Natalya? I believe it's Natalya, folks. Pretty sure she's been there for longer. Certainly been wrestling as long as Maurice has. Maurice is still in very good shape, considering she's had, I don't know how many children by now, but She's still in a very good ring shape. And Nia tried to pick Bayley up, but Bayley stopped her in her tracks. Now Bayley turning toward the crowd. Could this be a mistake? Certainly is a mistake, turning your attention away from the dangerous Nia Jax. And Nia Jax, I mean, Natalya just waited for her. She was asking for that. I mean, when you don't capitalize quick enough, then only bad things are going to come your way. That was on Charlotte's mind. But Bayley to Bayley, Charlotte tried to stop her. Either that or she was just jumping away from Maurice, but by the end of it, it didn't really make a difference. Charlotte's still in a dangerous position, now turning attention to Bayley on the apron. Bayley hot shot her though, and Maurice got thrown to the outside. So is Lana. Nia Jax disposing of every single superstar involved. And now it's just Bayley in the ring. This could be Bayley's chance. This could be Bayley's moment. If Bayley can be quick enough. Charlotte distracted on the outside. I don't think she's noticed Bayley in the middle of the ring. I don't know, folks. Bayley's got her hands on the briefcase, but now Charlotte's seen it. Charlotte knows exactly what Bayley's trying to do. Bayley's got one rung down. Will she be able to complete the climb though? And then gets knocked off by Nia with one clobber, but Lana the strength. Now what is Lana trying to think of? She's trying to grab at air. She was anyways. Now Natalya going to get rid of Lana, just throwing the trash out of the ring, saying you don't deserve to share a ring with me. You tried to be my friend once, or at least you tried to use me. I didn't allow that to happen. Now Natalya turning her attention perhaps to Lana on the outside. Maybe she wants to punish her at this stage. I don't know. She's conflicted about what she wants to do. But regardless, Bayley's at the top there of the ladder again, but a second run down. So far, Bayley's the only one to get any kind of momentum at the top of the ladder. Now Charlotte to the top. What is Charlotte doing? Oh my goodness! I think she grazed Bayley as she dove. That was a semi-inadvertent maneuver. Charlotte didn't get much of it because of Lana's interference. I think that was the aim of Lana right there. The smart strategy of her. She realized Charlotte was coming and Lana decided, okay, let me interfere mid, and then Hurricane Runner. It took Charlotte out for a moment, but not full damn long. And Charlotte's going to make Lana pay now. Got her on her shoulders in, turn it into a powerbomb. Charlotte's been damn impressive in this matchup. Not that she's never ever been. Now Charlotte with the steel chair trying to wear all the competitors down, but it didn't quite work. Only got a graze on them. Now what is on Nia's mind? Oh, just tossing Natalya like it's absolutely nothing. And Charlotte knocking Bayley down with the ladder. And Nia with the steel chair. I mean, Nia's as dangerous as gets with just her hands. You add a weapon to the equation, it's going to be twice as much damage. And this could be Charlotte's time. Charlotte's got a lot of the rungs down. Nia's still focusing on Lana. No, Charlotte's at the top. She only had one more enough. It could be between Natalya and Charlotte. They're just fighting it out the top then. Charlotte just made her way down. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's happening. And Natalya could be in a precarious position. Nia's trying to throw the ladder down. She didn't have quite enough strength, it seemed, but hold on. No, oh, there, Maurice threw it down instead. I almost thought nobody was going to turn their attention back to Natalya, and I thought Natalya was going to win it. It wasn't quite to be, not just yet. Now Nia Jax on the apron, well, was for a moment. Now the big question is, who's going to hit the next big maneuver? Who's going to be the next one to be alone in the middle of that ring? Because once they're alone in the middle of the ring, you just need to climb the ladder as quick as possible, grab onto the briefcase, and then it's your match to win. just a reminder, there's only one run left on that briefcase. So, essentially the next superstar to climb the ladder on their own and be alone at the top is a sure sign winner of the match. And Bayley just taking Charlotte down. And the DDT from Maurice. I think that's called the French kiss. I don't know why, but it is. And Bayley just taking the chair out of Maurice's hand, making sure she doesn't have an equalizer. Trying to throw it to the hardest part of the ring. As Bayley strikes it off, and Natalya taking advantage of the back being turned. Natalya with the drop kick to Lana. Trying to tell Lana, get the hell out of my ring. Natalya, she's getting a bit full of herself. Backhand from Charlotte. Taking a step back in with the natural selection. I guess that's what you get when you get a little too cocky in the ring. Can't say Natalya didn't deserve that, and it looked like Nia was setting something big up. Bayley having none of it. Twisting Nia around, in with the neck breaker. German to Lana there. And French kiss again. This time to Natalya. And now Maurice saying, I've got this. This is my match to win. Bayley with the steel chair in hand. Maurice throwing it out. I believe everybody's back in the ring again. Bayley on the apron. Natalya on the apron. Lana out. And Charlotte. What is she thinking? What is Charlotte doing? What is she? A powerbomb onto the edge of the table. If Charlotte was angled just a little bit more to her left, she would have gotten her straight through the table, straight through the center. I have every confidence that would have happened. That could have been the end of Natalya in this matchup. But alas, it was not to be. Not quite yet. This has been one hell of a contest, and once again, folks, I sure as hell hope that the future stars in this promotion, that they are busy taking notes right now, because they better well be. Whether you're a female athlete or male athlete, and Natalya's at the top. Natalya's at the top. She could have this one, but Maurice needs to top there. I hope they're taking notes, because this is sure hell a lot of note taking should be taken here. Should be very aware of what's happening, so you can know how to succeed. Because even I can tell you now, right now, folks, these schoolers can even learn from the losers in this matchup, because everybody has fought their butts off in this one. Everybody has done their absolute best. Charlotte with the third natural selection. Was that the second one in Maurice? I think it may have been in Charlotte. I think it's just out of position. Such a shame. I think she could have had that if she was in a better position. What is Nia doing? What is Nia doing? And diving. I don't know how she managed to reach Maurice there, but she did nonetheless. Bayley is stirring. Backhand. Oh! I think Charlotte tried for another natural selection. Didn't work out. Bayley to Bayley. Bayley to Bayley. Nia's at the top. But Bayley managing to shove Nia off the ladder. Wow, that was close, folks. I'm telling you now, if Charlotte had managed to connect with that natural selection, and Nia Jax was at the top at the same time, she might have just won her natural selection on the ladder this time. Holy hell. That was something to see. That was the hands down the best natural selection performed in this match so far. Now Bayley gets knocked down from the apron. Maurice gets knocked down from behind. What? Oh, Charlotte out of position here. She's panicking. I think she's panicking at this point, folks. They're knocking Maurice down again. I'll try to go for Lana. Lana saw it coming with an elbow, and Lana not turning her attention to Charlotte though. Charlotte once again setting the ladder up in the middle. Lana's distracted, so is Natalya sweeping the leg. Bayley is bridging the ladder, but for what? That could have cost it. That did cost it, as a matter of fact, folks. If Bayley had just gotten straight in the ring, she may have been able to stop Georgia Washington from grabbing that briefcase. But holy hell, as I said, folks, even the losers in this matchup are still winners. They may not have won the cash prize, but they still walk away feeling damn proud of themselves and knowing that they earned the respect of not just the fans in attendance in this matchup tonight, folks, but of the schoolers backstage that were taking note of wanting to be future stars, knowing that they have impressed those students and knowing that they can walk away feeling damn proud with their heads held high, knowing that they fought the absolute best, they fought the absolute arse off, and that they fought to the bitter end, and that they did the absolute best they could to try and win that match. Well, folks, that's all we have for you tonight. Hope that you've enjoyed it. If you have, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe, and most importantly, turn on the notification bell to not miss a single episode or any other video that I post. Keep tight, keep well, and keep fighting the big fight. I'll see you next time.